You sell an investment and feel good. The trade worked. You made money. Then you try to figure out the tax, and suddenly nothing adds up. Why does one sale cost a little, while another wipes out a huge chunk? Because capital gains tax isn't guessed, it's calculated, step by step. And most beginners never see the steps. Two people can sell the same investment for the same profit. One owes a few $100s, the other owes thousands. Not luck. Not favoritism. Math. And if you don't know the math, you can't control the outcome. A capital gain is simple. You buy something, then you sell it for more. The difference is the gain. Buy at $3,000, sell at $5,000, your gain is $2,000. Not the full sale price, just the difference. This is where beginners already mess up. They think the tax is on the whole amount. It's not. Before taxes, you need your true cost. That's what you paid, plus certain fees. If you bought a stock for $4,800 and paid $20 in fees, your cost is $4,820. Sell it for $5,820, and your gain is $1,000. That number matters more than anything else. Now comes the big divider: how long did you own it? 1 year or less is short term. More than 1 year is long term. Same gain, different rules. This one decision can change the tax by hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Here's the part people don't expect. Your tax rate depends on your income, not just the investment. Short-term gains stack on top of your paycheck and are taxed like regular income. Long-term gains use special lower brackets. That's why two people can sell the same investment and owe completely different amounts. Let's walk through an example. You make $60,000 a year from your job, and you sell an investment for a $5,000 gain. If it's short-term, that $5,000 stacks on top of your income. At a 22% rate, you owe about $1,100 and keep roughly $3,900. If it's long-term, that same $5,000 uses lower rates. At 15%, you owe about $750 and keep around $4,250. Same profit, same person, one decision costs $350. This happens all the time. Two coworkers invest together in the same stock, at the same price, for the same gain. One sells at 11 months. The other waits one more month. One pays short-term tax. The other pays long-term tax. Nothing else changed. The patient one keeps more money. The biggest beginner mistake is calculating profit but forgetting the tax. People celebrate gains that aren't fully theirs. They spend money they haven't actually kept. Then tax season shows up, and the win turns smaller than expected. That feels bad. Capital gains tax isn't random. It's what you paid minus what you sold for, multiplied by how long you waited, adjusted by your income. If you know those pieces, you can estimate the tax before you sell, and that's power. So here's the next question. What if you want to lower the tax legally, without tricks or loopholes? Because timing isn't the only lever. If you could keep more of every win, wouldn't you want to know how before you sell?